Hello and welcome to another recording from my channel. This will be a continuation of the Iconian War story arc. We'll be beginning the episode Blood of the Ancients. Let's get started. Let's just make this, there we go.
We know that attacks from the Iconian forces are imminent. Their gateway technology means that distance has little meaning for them. Once the war begins in earnest, we will be racing to cover too much territory with too few ships. But we cannot fail. To fight a war, we first need a plan. Admiral Quinn has requested your presence at a briefing on Earth's space dock.
Okay, let's fast travel there. I'm just cutting out all the loading screens.
And thank you for coming. We've gathered here the finest commanders from Starfleet, the Klingon Defense Force, and the Romulan Republic. We may have been enemies in the past. Now, we must fight as one. May I introduce Captain Cogran? He will coordinate our combined forces against the Iconians and report to the commanders of all three fleets.
Greetings. The Iconians have revealed themselves. War is now inevitable. While the Iconians themselves are few in number, their heralds are numerous and formidable. They are not like the servitors we have fought before. They are far more dangerous. We are already sending strike teams into the sphere the heralds use to access the Iconian gateway network. They will retaliate, and when they do, they will attack our most valuable targets.
The next making me laugh.
The gateways allow the heralds to strike anywhere. They can avoid or destroy any obstacle in their path. Therefore, the Alliance has decided to focus on defending key installations. We need time to create a strategy. To that end, let me introduce Captain Tom Paris.
Hello, everyone. Okay, this is what we know about the weaknesses of the heralds. If we can exploit this, we can...
It's beginning.
Their goal appears to be New Romulus. The Federation has a starbase nearby. Captain Paris, take your task force and the bulk of the fleet to New Romulus. The rest of you, report to Starbase 234. Right now, that starbase is all that stands between the Heralds and New Romulus. Hold the Heralds there as long as you can. We need time to evacuate civilians and prepare defenses at New Romulus. Today is a good day to die.
The starbase is already under attack, Captain. Setting course for the closest group of Herald ships. Red alert.
Herald ships on an intercept course. All ships, defend the starbase. I've never seen anything like these Herald ships before. There's too many of them. Begin evacuation procedures.
Rear shield failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Target shields have failed.
I'm not firing on it. There we go. I could use this.
Target shields have failed.
That's gotta be a damage accolade.
More Herald ships on sensors. Deploying reinforcements.
Starting my run from the station.
They're cutting through our shields. They're using gateways to get inside the defense perimeter. There's no stopping them.
Herald's closing in. Evasive maneuvers.
Target's shield has failed.
The Heralds are sending more ships. This isn't going to end well.
Come on. What the hell?
The Heralds are sending more ships. This isn't going to end well.
We've taken some damage. Just need to get far enough away to go to warp.
A gateway has opened inside the station. They're boarding us. Security teams, report to Deck 6.
We've lost the port in the south. I can't. Ah!
We're losing shuttles. Scout the perimeter before the next wave.
There are too many of them. Welcome to the war. The Romulans are asking for boots on the ground, but we've got more than we can handle up here. There are some weak spots in the Herald lines. If you can punch through to transporter range, you should be able to get a team down there to assist.
Sure thing, Captain.
Nice flying. Now hurry up. We've got a war to win.
Tom Paris was Voyager's chief pilot, navigation officer.
Great work on those scouts. Now, take out the ships headed your way. Keep it up.
Target's shield has failed. Target's shield has failed.
Great work. There's just one more group between you and the planet. Give them hell.
Target's shield has failed.
You're close, but the fighting on the ground is getting worse. They need you down there.
Congratulations, Admiral.
The situation has become desperate on the surface. Good luck down there. And watch your back. The Heralds aren't pulling their punches.
I appreciate it, Captain. We've entered transporter range, Captain. I've locked in the coordinates provided by Alliance Command. Our ship will remain in orbit and defend this planet as long as possible. Are you ready to beam down? Transport site secure, sir. We shall clear the camp and then call for reinforcements.
Thank you. Now that the area is secure, we can call in reinforcements. Sub-Commander Xylan is ready to lead a squad to assist you. Should I call them now?
Where'd the mouse go? I can't see my mouse anywhere. Hello, am I going insane? Where's my mouse? Hello. Where's my cursor? Oh, there it. Whoa. Okay. All over the place. There's another one, big one. These things have quite a powerful
More
attack.
heralds are on their way. We can take a defensive position in the ruins.
So if you play the new Romulus, this is where you'll find different things for a mission. It's dead, sir. Herald energy beam punched right through its environmental suit. Between the weapons damage and losing heat and pressure, the Dole incident stand a chance. So you've got to discover, research, and collect other things. Ooh, get out of red, get out of red. Red, red. This thing dead? Nope, it's not. Must have been stung.
Sensors indicate Herald forces inbound to this position. We must hold here.
What is with the mouse today? I'm not sure if I'm actually shooting or not. I can't really
The
tell.
ruins are secure. Next, we must clear the path ahead.
Because these are somewhat new enemies, I'm taking a different type of weapons damage. So I'm getting accolades for taking a certain amount of damage, as well as killing a certain amount of enemies. Also, I'm not entirely sure what sort of damage this weapon does, but I'll probably get accolades for that as well, because it's a somewhat new weapon. red dot back there. Done. So as you can see, they can jump into a portal and appear behind you, so you got to be careful.
Behold the paths. There is a camp near the power station. There will be reinforcements there.
I need to change my skill set to do more weapons damage, but this is pretty crap, to be honest.
I think we can take it from here. Do you want me to call for reinforcements?
Okay, then you have to hold this position for a while and they'll keep coming from different areas and attacking. My crew are way back, why are they still...
Reinforcements are on their way.
There's a gateway opening to the north.
Flanking damage detected.
There's a gateway opening to the north. Watch out! Gateway opening to the east.
There's more stuff to loot.
Shield losing power.
There's a gateway opening to the north.
Flanking damage detected. Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Well then. Should I just let them go?
We have retaken the ruins. Shall I call in for our next objective?
The ruins are ours!
Quick, this way!
Basically heading towards the gateway. The Romulans have been clearing and repairing the gateway chamber since the incident when it was first opened. The gateway itself should be functional. If we can reach it, we should be able to get back to the ship. Teams have been clearing... Okay.
New Romulus is reporting heavy casualties. What happened down there?
Shield losing power.
Sensors are picking up some unusual power emanations from the surface. Be careful.
The rest of my crew is alive, and one of them should... Yep, there they go. Okay, let's continue.
Shield losing
Seems to be two more. One more. Oh, must be getting reinforcements because time one goes down, another one pops up. Every cent helps.
Your presence defiles this sacred space. Heralds, to aid, destroy these insects.
Gotta stay away from the red glowy things. These things. Gotta stay out of them. I can't see anything. What the? Might have to respawn a few times with this one. These things are pretty powerful. Yeah, there's only one active, so I'm gonna...
enemy targets on sensor.
Gotta keep moving so that it doesn't get you. Also, you can have the back. You also
Shield losing power.
have that flanking damage if you can get around them. Okay, for some reason it's only attacking me and leaving my teammates alone, which means it's getting a lot of flanking damage. No, my teammates are what? What? Did they run off of? I think they ran down the hallway.
Shield losing power.
For some reason I'm not getting very good control of my tune. Okay, now it's just standing there doing nothing. Get out of there, get out of there. Oh, I was too late.
Shield losing power.
Can't seem to roll. I'm double clicking to roll out of the way, but I seem to just get stuck. Come on, one more hit should do it, but no, it's taking a lot more than one hit.
Shield losing power.
Okay, access main gateway. As far as I can tell, the Herald were attempting to access the Romulan library files. They were looking for information about the Preservers. Why the Preservers? You can activate the other two. The gateway is operational, sir, and as far as I can tell, the Heralds were inputting a series of coordinates. They were looking for something, they found it. The gateway is locked onto the location. Acknowledged. The coordinates for the plotter are still set. It looks like they were going to the Preserver Archive on Venus 3. Then we need to find out why. Based on the information we have recovered, we can activate this gateway. It would take us directly to the Preserver Archives. Make it so. By make it so, I mean I'll do it.
I'm a little busy here. What do you need?
The Heralds were investigating the Preservers. They found their archive in the Nest system. We're taking the gateway, but we'll need you to rally the fleet and meet us there.
Acknowledged. Wouldn't want to miss the party. I'll get every ship with an operational warp drive headed that way as soon as New Romulus is secure.
See you soon, Captain. We heard your conversation with Captain Paris, sir. The ship will rendezvous with you in the Nest system. Excellent. Sir, we're in the Preserver Archive in the Linus system. The Heralds were searching for this place, Captain. We need to know why. I recommend we ask the archivist. There must be something that either the Iconians want or they don't want us to have. I'll speak to the archivist. Welcome. Long have we waited for our children to seek us out. What do you know about the Iconians?
The Iconians. I am not programmed for this line of inquiry. Would you like me to wake one of my creators? You can ask her all the questions you wish.
Please do. I guess we'll stay where it was.
Greetings, my child. Long have I slumbered. Why have you roused me now?
Greetings, Ancient One. We face a great threat from the people known as the Iconians, and we have come to seek your help.
The Iconians. They are the first of our children, and for a time, the most troublesome. They were different once, brighter. But our other children grew jealous of their gifts, and chafed against their rule. The war changed them more than they could understand. I will help you, my child.
Thank you.
Hold. I sense her approach. Our daughter, Matara, comes. She is first among equals, and her rage is terrible to behold. Go. I will retrieve what you seek, if it is not already too late.
Please hurry, Ancient One. And this fight goes on for quite a bit. They are pretty tough, and there's a few respawns gonna happen. Okay, get out of the blast range. Whoa, blast range moved with me.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
So as soon as you defeat one group, another group will beam in, and you've just got to basically run around destroying them for the, Is there a time? Yeah, time runs out.
Shield losing power. Viking damage detected.
Separated from my crew. And that didn't help. Just need one of you to come over here.
Enemy target on sensors.
Oh, just jump to the same spot.
Know that your death will bring me no pleasure, Ancient One.
Then make a different choice, my daughter.
I cannot. Long have we waited for this day. We will reclaim all that was once ours. We will rule this galaxy as is our right and our duty. None can stand against us. Not even you.
Okay, so as you can see, the Iconians are ancient, but even they call the older ones the Ancient Ones. No life signs, sir. He's gone. To have lived so long and ended like this. We must do what we can to save the others.
We're in orbit, and we're not alone. The rest of the fleet is about 2 minutes out, but the Heralds are here, and they do not look happy. If you're done down there, can you beam back to your ship and give us a hand? They are not kidding around. Raise your shields. We need to hold out until the rest of the fleet arrives.
Will do, Captain. Red alert.
More Herald ships. These guys just won't give up. Herald's getting all these ships. More inbound. The fleet is 1 minute out. Keep fighting.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shield has failed.
Just a little longer. More Herald ships on an intercept course.
Ship is under attack. Target's shield has failed.
And the cavalry arrives just in the nick of time. Let's show these heralds what we can do.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Lift shield failing. Target's shield has failed. Pulse integrity below 75%.
We'll hold the Herald forces here. Alpha Team, engage that dreadnought before it can power up its weapons.
Lift shield failing.
So I don't believe you can actually destroy the dreadnought, but I know it's a tough one. The Heralds have withdrawn, sir, but this wasn't a victory. We lost almost a third of the fleet, and the Archive is completely lost. All the knowledge, all the remaining preservers, they're all gone. The Alliance wants us to go to the Romulus flotilla and for debriefing. I can set course as soon as you're ready. Okay, that's the end of that chapter. Let's see what we get.
Although this is a dark day, you have served admirably. The loss of the Archive is regrettable, but the Preservers are not the only casualties this day. There will be more death before this war ends. But those of us who survive will be stronger. The Iconians think they can win this war. They think we are weak. They are wrong. We will fight, and if need be, we will die. But we will fight until our last breaths.
Okay, so you can get training manuals here. And I can assume that if you do the mission another time, you can actually get more training manuals for someone else. So let's see if any of these are part of a set. Okay. So the console, the weapon, and torpedo. So either one of these two weapons, the torpedo and the console. Alrighty, so I'll be more than likely be doing this mission at least 2 more times. So I'll just hit replay.
We know that attacks.
Accept. Hide. So it doesn't show up in the menu, but it's going to be there. So, a bit of history. The Preservers were actually first mentioned in TOS. There was the original series with Kirk. They ended up on a planet with Native Americans that were taken from Earth probably 300 or 400 years before the series was set to preserve their cultural ways. So that was the first mention of the Preservers. The ancient ones were mentioned in Deep Space Nine, and what the game has done is made them the same race. So the Preservers were basically the first intelligence life forms within the galaxy, and they found themselves to be alone. So what they did is they seeded the oceans of thousands of worlds with the genetic makeup, and that's why Star Trek canon, most of the species are humanoid. They have 2 arms, 2 legs, they look pretty much human, but with a few facial ridges. It's because the original inhabitants of the galaxy had 2 arms, 2 legs, and they made everything else in the galaxy look like them. So that's why, you know, for money reasons, they are humans with makeup, because you can't do a CGI alien every week. But also the canon in the game is the humanoid, because that we all were seeded by one alien race millions of years ago, if not billions. Okay, I hope you found that informative. If you have any comments, leave them down below. Any suggestions for future gameplay, please leave it down below. If you have any criticism, please leave a comment down below. I just ask that you keep it civil in the conversations. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.